back, everybody. No dice. Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My guest tonight is a former congressman from Illinois who was one of the 2 Republicans to serve on the January 6th committee. Now he's the subject of a new documentary, The Last Republican.
I called it was like Saturday morning when you had a giant party at your house Friday night and now you got chickens flying around, you have a bad headache, you know, you're only wearing a shirt and you're like, what did we do last night? That's where I thought the party was.
Hey, so your thinking, even at that moment, was the insurrection and the attempt to overthrow the government in a coup d'etat that included 140 Republicans voting to not certify the election. You thought that just might have been a crazy bender and that they were going to wake up and get their together.
Yep. You're going to wake up, you're going to deal with the hangover, and you're going to gut it out and drink water, right? Donald Trump was a non-entity. Nobody even showed up at Andrews when he left. But you can always fix a hangover by starting to drink again. And that's when Kevin McCarthy goes to Mar-a-Lago. That changed everything.
Please welcome back to The Late Show, Congressman Adam Kinzinger.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. So, can I call you Adam? I've been calling you Congressman Kinzinger for so many years now. I feel like, could I just call you Adam?
You had to call me Congressman for the first, 4 years after January 6th, but as of today, you can call me Adam.
All right, great. Yep. Congressman, you tried really hard to stop Donald Trump from winning another term in office. Mm-hmm. It did not work. The American people disagreed with you. Would you like to apologize to the
Only if you join me, sir.
What?
Only if you join me.
I got a little tickle in my throat. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to. What do you make of the fact that Donald Trump, 4 years later, after this horrific day, as you said, you say in that clip that he was a non-entity.
Yeah.
He was done. Generally speaking, historically, I was wrong about this too. Historically, strong man is strong until strong man ever not strong.
Yeah.
And then strong man weak.
Yep.
And that's what I thought would happen. But now strong man back.
Well, look, here's the thing. He was weak, and this is what the clip says. I mean, for 3 weeks, nobody in the House GOP would even admit basically they knew Donald Trump. And so in this vacuum where nobody was speaking, he was, look, him leaving Andrews with nobody there, goes to Mar-a-Lago, he's alone. And then Kevin McCarthy made a decision, and that decision was, I really want to be Speaker. If I take on Trumpism, I won't be able to be Speaker. If I embrace it, everybody else will come along. And I think this is a failure of leadership, of GOP leadership, because the base that trusts the GOP leaders look at them, and when the Republican leaders are like, oh, January 6th was nothing. It was a tourist visit. Eventually, they're going to be like, yeah, I guess I believe them versus the other people I don't trust. So there's a lot of responsibility that goes around to bear for this, not the least of which, of course, is Donald Trump himself.
Well, you have said that you think there's a bit of a silver lining to Trump winning re-election. I'm all ears. Because I'm not like throwing up my hands. I'm intensely curious about what the next 4 years are going to be like. And while I have my opinions about the guy, I'm not prejudging what the events will be. What do you think the silver lining is?
So the silver lining is I truly believe that we know that the end of Trumpism will be in 4 years. Now, look, had Donald Trump lost, because if Donald Trump would have lost, look, then you have this, he passes the baton on to somebody, or maybe J.D. Vance runs again or whatever. But nobody, and I think certainly Donald Trump, will come out of office more popular than they went in.
We have to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Congressman Adam Kinzinger, everybody. Stick around.